there going to be a book along with this?
Yes, 100%. It's called Road Tripping. It'll come out in March or April next year. And it is, you know, in the first 2 seasons we focused along the contestant experiences and things. But, you know, we've had 100 people moving around the country 3 years in a row. And everyone develops a way or method of traveling that suits these long distance trips. So it's what do you do when you're on the road? And I can give you already a sneak tip. Is one of the things is I made biltong in my Land Cruiser in 3 days while driving. So hanging inside my car off my rear view mirror is streaks of biltong or fillet. And I was in the hotel in Namibia and I sat in the bathroom and I chopped up my meat and I spiced it overnight. I did. And the next morning I took my dish and I hung it up in the car. I put a little tinfoil thing underneath and hung up the biltong and made biltong in 3 days while driving. Part of it was a bit
a
of
multitasker.
Well, it was like myth busting, and for goodness sake, if we're going to travel that much, then let's use the time. And it was some of the best biltong I've ever had.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, it's so bizarre. You're on a dirt road. You got this meat curtain
just
swinging around,
listening to Depeche Mode. Now you're actually going with the winners to India.
Yeah. And I mean, I couldn't ask. Robertson's is really amazing in that respect. So, the 2 winners, I almost said their name. Spoiler alert! Don't. And also 2 lucky South Africa, another lucky South African couple, and it's a 10-day trip into Spice India. So we're hitting all the markets. I've never been, you know, so I've been warned about, you know, the Delhi belly and all of that sort of scenario, but I love culture and getting under other countries' cultures. So for me, it's an experience that I'm looking forward to, and no doubt for the winners and the South African couple that gets to come along as well. Why not, man? Yeah, let's go and cruise around the space, all expenses paid, and get to experience it, and that's really magical.
It's going to be beautiful. I think you're going to love the food.
Have you been?
I have been.
We swing it around and I start asking you questions.
Okay, go. Maybe for afterwards. Justin, what can we expect from you next?
Ultimate Brewmaster Season 4. Now, this...
I can't imagine, after just hearing about what went into Season 3.
Well, listen, we're into the 4th season, and it's quite nice because I think we've been embedded into the South African television culture. Firstly, it's a show starring South Africans, created by South Africans, filmed by South Africans, that taps into the South African psyche. So we know that's right. We all relate, you know, get away, have good food, carry around the fire. But now going into the 4th season, I'm calling it Game On, because it's exactly that. Now it's time to turn it on its head a little bit. And the one thing I'll tell you is that I travel with the contestants now. So no more me being distanced from them. I'm with them from day one, but I'm also the taskmaster. So there's some real twists and turns coming along the way. You know, the objective with our show is not only to be proud of something that South Africa produces, it's also to have South Africans sitting on the edge of their seats going, oh my gosh, how are they going to do that? Or that Justin guy is a real bastard. And but it's great television, you know, that's what it must be. Otherwise, you know, in this day and age, we just click the channel and we go somewhere else. So the content we produce here must be world class, it must be entertaining, and there's no reason we can't do that. I mean, look where we are, man. You know, South Africans are notoriously good at being smart, you know, so let's show the world what we can do, and that's what we'll do in Brewmaster.
Justin, I can't wait to see what happens in the rest of Season 3, and I can't wait to see Season 4. You've just really sold it to me. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing.
Thank you.